quarterfinal number 4. We have Mr. Kai Smeets from the Netherlands against the daddy, Barry Copeland from Northern Ireland.
It's Kai to throw first for the bullseye.
As we say, both players as normal.
That's
throw
the
for the
bullseye.
ball. Guy laying down an early marker. Slap bang in the bullseye. And Barry Copeland saying, I'll also do that then. Thank you very much. We'll have another go.
Outside bull.
Outside and cursing himself for.
That's
and
the bullseye.
perhaps I think found out that if Kai Smeets leaves himself bullseye at any point, he's going to be quite handy. Been down very early and making a successful switch to the 19s. Barry, first dart, treble 20. 95 and 96, so they've both found their treble, so it's fair to say that they'll feel as though they're underway. And this could get things right underway, and has.
180.
Kai Smeets strikes the first maximum in this 4th and final quarterfinal. Right to play Kai van Leeuwen.
$136.
Go either way here. Good start on the 306. The reason for Barry going there.
54.
Treble 19 or a 19 still gives you the chance of leaving a 170. If you go 21st start and hit a single, can't leave yourself a finish. Well, here's a very interesting way of going on 89-7, bull 32. I told you he was good on the bullseye. He's had 3 darts at the bull, 2 for the actual bull up and 1 in the middle of that leg to leave himself the 32, and he's hit every one of them. Great start, Anthony Dundas.
Indeed it is. Superb from the Dutchman.
Kai's route to this quarter-final couldn't have started in worse fashion. And in fact, if you look at his group table, he lost 4-0 in his opening game to Thomas Hudek of the Czech Republic before beating Dustin Holt 4-2. That's from the USA, and Anton Oostland from Switzerland 4-1. And then lost his last game to Marco Kantala of Finland 4-3. So only actually won 2 of the 4 games in his group, which just goes to prove that we were saying earlier about the group play. You know, you lose a game and you still got a chance. Well, that shows you can lose 2 group games and still have a chance.
Absolutely.
So, crazy. So, but came back on Friday and played the 4 games he needed to get to the quarterfinals, beating Jeffrey Bekima, his fellow Dutchman, 5-3 in the top 128. Alex Bassetti of Italy, 5-1 in the last 64. Jim Winmau from the US, 5-3 in the last 32. And then England's Anthony Allen, 5-3 in the last 16. So a varied route there. I mean, there must have been times where Kay was packing his bags and on his horse out of here, but
absolutely.
160 then for Barry to get us back to parity. Big ask. Too much of an ask on this occasion.
100.
Still take a ton.
3-8 then for Kai Smeets. That leaves him 62.
That leaves him 47. You won't mind that. 20 for tops then, for the man from Northern Ireland. Tops it is. Oh, dear. He's not going to be happy with that, and you can see the expression on his face. 35 left. All he can do is hit the single number and pray now that the Dutchman doesn't take this 47. He's decided to go the 7 and tops route.
Has to make an adjustment.
He hasn't found it. So a chance for Barry Copeland.
Double 16 for the man they call the Daddy. It's actually pronounced the Daddy. As part of the world, and yes, he's a very animated darts player is Barry Copeland, and
he's got his Northern Ireland fan base, as you can probably gather just off stage.
140.
Kai not phased by any of that. Ploughs in with a 140 to start the third leg.
Barry started his assault on the title on the group stage with a 4-2 win over the United States' Tom Sawyer. Another 4-2 win over Carlo Rouse of Italy. And another 4-2 win over Dewi Bainan of Wales. In the last 1-2-8 first knockout round, Gilbert van der Meijden was his opponent. Barry came through that 5 legs to 4. He then dismantled Leslie Bukes of South Africa 5-0 with a 101.5 average. Defeated Daniel Ziegler of Germany 5-3. And in the last 16 defeated the French star Jacques Labre, Europe Cup singles champion, 5 legs to 1.
So yeah, bit of a theme there in the groups, as you said, 4-2, and actually we've had a bit of a theme in our quarterfinals, 5-2, 5-2, 5-2 so far in the 3 quarterfinals of this year's Winmau World Masters. Forget the players here, the men and the ladies playing for a total prize pool of 50,000 euros. Right, apart from the prestigious title of the Winmau World Masters champion, their share of that 50,000 euros. And great thanks go to, of course, to the sponsors, Winmau. And without, of course, the prize money wouldn't be at that level.
Yep, the name synonymous with this tournament throughout the years.
Since father was a boy.
Yes.
I think I would call that.
56.
Since the Dead Sea was sick.
Still a chance. Not now. Copeland back for tops for a break of throw here. The lead 2-1.
You can expect a roar if this goes in.
That's a lovely marker. That's 2 lovely markers. Well, is it? Is it? Yeah, he didn't need the markers. There you go, giving it the go on again. Barry Copeland. Great guns. Taking a real leaf, a real lead from Neil Duff's fantastic victory in last year's, or this year's 2022 Lakeside World Championships. Darts in Northern Ireland now find themselves another star with Barry Copeland in the quarterfinals and possibly destined for the semi-finals of this year's World Masters.
He's been around the Northern Ireland darts scene for many, many years, has Barry. A mainstay at the Winmau World Masters for a good few years. It would come. I don't think he really got as far as he would have liked. He disappeared for a few years. We didn't see Barry on the circuit, and then past year or two, post-COVID really, he's returned, throwing a beautiful dart again.
With a vengeance, yeah. That's a good 140. Just a 40-point lead, but Kay knows now, I need the treble. And he's only got 1 in hand, and he hasn't found that treble, and it's advantage Barry Copeland in leg 4. Finds a treble here. He's back in charge of this leg.
Won the first world ranking title of his career this year, winning the Welsh Classic. Has many, many caps for Northern Ireland, so no stranger to playing on the stages. This, arguably the biggest match of his career, as he looks to get into his first major semi-final. He's going the right way about it.
It certainly is.
Not to be the 1-4-1 for Kai Smeets. Of course, he hits the bull to leave himself 11.
It's incredible. Throwing for the bull is... Tops it is for Barry. And 3-1 it is. And there's
another roar.
Fifth line, it's got it through first.
Kai's bull hitting has been exemplary.
Indeed. 4 darts at the bull, 4 bullseyes.
59.
Can he leave himself the 170?
We would love to see it. The big fish.
99. 60. 60. 140.
And the wonderful thing also about Dart Connect is that we can actually see just the stats from every single match that's been played in the tournament, where before that wasn't possible. If you were playing on the floor with the old pen and paper, then once that bit of paper was in the bin, it was forgotten about. But there has been, just talking about the 170s, we have had quite a few. We've had plenty of 180s, but I count 8 players have hit the 170 this weekend, or this week I should say. Saskia Roth. So we've even had a lady hitting a 170.
Barry Copeland, one of the names on the list.
Smeets misses tops. Barry left with 148.
2 youth players in there as well, Andrus Borbelli and Kieran Thompson.
Yep.
Wesley Pazier has hit a 170, and Jim Long of Canada.
And former world champion Christian Kist.
Yeah.
And Jeffrey Beckema is the other one.
Oh, he needs to hit this, Kay. And he hasn't, and Copeland's in with a chance of a breaker throw and a 4-1 lead. If he can take this 48. Oh, it's cheeky, double 16, double 8. That is awkward. Darts go across the board as it is, and he's had to try and go round and above, and he just failed.
It's never good to try and throw darts round corners, no matter how good you are.
No. Smeets can't afford to let this chance go by. Oh, and he hasn't. Look at the relief on his face, and Barry Copeland growls. As if to say, should have had that one, I should be 4-1 in front, but he's not.
140.
We have a look now. This is the World Masters competition. How many ton 80s each player has had? And the man at the top of the table with 19 of them is Owen Roelofs. Luke Littler has 15. Danny Lowby has 14.
60.
David Prouston has 12. Then we go down 11 and 10, so on and so forth.
140.
Fabulous. Fabulous stats, all on your Dart Connect system. Any WDF member countries out there? So, shall we take the plunge with Dart Connect? I can only say to you, yes. Yes, you should.
Wesley Plaisier currently has the best running average in the tournament, 90.91. Jim Long, 90.02, and Gary Stone, 89.17. 4th best in the whole tournament, Bo Greaves, 88.9.
Saying earlier that Bo had 4 legs, I think it was 3 or 4 legs on the spin, where she had a 90.54 average as well. 4 matches, I should say, on the spin. Oh, that's a
3 it was, yeah, 90.54.
9 left, 19 for tops. What a missed opportunity there for Kate. Barry, where's his going? Is he going 25 for 36?
I think he is.
He's gone 16, which leaves him 45. 13 for double 16. Looking to the right of the board. There's the 13. It's double 16.
29.
Not buried it, and we could be going 3-3, which will break the run of 5-2 quarterfinals.
Double 10.
He had trouble here last time, but he hit it last dart.
No.
This time he's failed.
So the 5-2 is still on.
Barry 32.
Double 16 for Barry Copeland. A 4-2 lead.
Oh, now that's away and awkward. 8-8, one in hand.
No.
Oh, he's going to be cursing at that. He is cursing at that. Smeets can't believe his luck.
Surely. No.
Score.
Goodness me.
Well, you can have your games with your 108s and 109 averages, but sometimes games like this can be just as exciting because you're sat on the edge of the chair wondering which of these two fellas actually wants to take their opportunity. Double four, it's Barry Copeland that takes it. To quote Anthony Dundas, he's on the hill.
Indeed he is.
16. Sixteen. 16.
I'm just having another look through that list of the 170 hitters.
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
I am. Saskia Roth, the young lady who hit the 170. That was also her highest score of the tournament.
That sounds, you sound surprised.
Well, you just think to yourself, if people are hitting 170 finishes, there's got to be a max or two in there as well.
Yes, I can't say that I'm not believing you on that.
As I say, a wealth of knowledge at your fingertips on the Dart Connect system. Are you running a tournament?
55.
Contact them. They'll help you.
Absolutely. I'm talking of tournaments that are running on Dart Connect. I believe the Dutch Open, which is literally weeks away,
58.
on the 26th to the 29th of January, here in this very hotel, the Bonteweaver Hotel in Athens. They are going to be using the Dart Connect system. They invite you to register to come and play in the Dutch Open from now. Entries are open. Just type in Dutch Open darts into Google or
34. 92.
your service engine internet provider. You'll find it nice and simply on there. Can Barry Copeland find this 84 simply to make his way into the quarterfinal and keep our 5-2 run going? 14 for the bull.
Now, Kai Smeets has been the prolific bull hitter. Can Barry do it now? No.
59. 52.
So another chance for Smeets.
Dublin has not been great, but it's tops. And this time it is good, and the 5-2 jinx is broken.
Excellent recovery after the 5.
60.
382, then he's got a 60-point lead, give or take, to be exact. Now,
40.
increase that to 200. All bar a point. Looking good for Barry Copeland. He knew that the 7th leg was a bonus leg. If he could have won it there, of course he would have loved to, but it was against the darts. He always knew he had this as his backup plan, so to speak. Does need to see this off, though, because if it were to go 4-all, Kay would have the darts, thanks to winning the bull at the start of the game. Kay would have the darts in the last leg. That 140 is... He's pumped up Kay now. 182. Barry wants, I'd suggest, at least one treble here.
That's, of course, the 4th of our quarterfinals.
Yes.
Winner of this goes through to play Kai Fan Leung in the semis. We'll have a short break in the action after this leg, after this match, I should say. It could be after this leg. And we will have the 6 players who have qualified for the World Youth Championship on stage for a quick photograph. Then we will move directly into our ladies' semi-finals.
1-2-2, and that's only the 22, so Smeets is coming back. He's left tops.
Great last start.
Smeets is coming back to 62 for a 4-4 game. On 14, he's in 48. 8 for tops. Tops it is then. 1 dart at it. He's hit it! He's hit it, and we've gone 4-4. It's gone all the way. The 2 players fist pump. And as I said, Kay Smeets has the darts because he won the bull up. Barry Copeland has surrendered a 4-2 lead. We've gone to 4-4. And which of these men is it? The Dutchman or the man from Northern Ireland are going to go forward to play the man from Hong Kong in the semi-final?
Not the greatest start in the decider from Kai. And Barry, yes, he can. He can take the lead in the leg. Finds the treble that Kai did not find. Yep, much better from Smeets.
Now Barry needs a ton just to catch up. Oh, that's a lovely dart out the way of the bed as well. Oh, my word, this is begging for that 3rd. Oh, what a time to hit a 180. There's never a bad time, but in the final leg, in the World Masters quarterfinals, is as good as any.
45.
2-2-1 points. And just the 45 has given the man from Northern Ireland the advantage. Can he take that advantage? Oh, he's found the treble.
81.
140 points away. Played a fantastic final leg here.
He certainly has. 140 after 9. Outstanding stuff, but Smeets hanging around, lingering. 156 left after his 12 darts. Copeland.
We've seen a 140 today. We won't be seeing it now. Copeland would love to leave tops, and he should do from here. Barring a disaster, he's left tops.
156.
This would raise the roof.
That's synonymous with Holland as well, a 156 finish.
Oh my God.
Goodness me. Oh, a wire away from a 156.
Even Barry Copeland had to acknowledge that.
I think he had a wry grin on his face. Copeland then tops. And it's the man from Northern Ireland that goes into the semi-final. A fantastic game of darts. One way, then the other. Hats off to the man from the Netherlands who came roaring back from 4-2 down to make a real game of it and literally was a wire away from a 156 out to put himself in the semi. But it's the man from Northern Ireland, Barry Copeland, that goes into your Winmau World Masters semi-finals.
Barry Copeland.